Hey, what's good? It's your main man, Big Wes from Average Audio. Back with another tutorial to help you guys get started doing some production, and yeah, just kind of kick it off with a bang. I'm gonna pull up a track here I'm working on. So I work with a lot of artists, all different types, and right now I'm working with this guy. He goes by GI Function, and he's got this new tune. And basically what I'm trying to do, I'm going to illustrate different plugins that you can use to get the most out of your tunes. You're going to need different types of plugins depending on what you're trying to achieve out of something like this. So let's get started, shall we? So as you can see, I am using Digital Performer. Now, Digital Performer is from this company called Motu, Mark of the Unicorn is what it stands for. I don't know how they came up with that. But anyway, I use that. It's a real program. It's very great. A lot of top-end composers use it. Danny Elfman, for instance, uses this program. And so I got a ton of plugins. So basically, here we got a drum set. We've got a bass line. We've got some keys and strings and stuff like that. Now, what I've done is I've tried to obscure the vocals as much as I could. Because it's just really good for this type of song. So here, let me play you just a little fragment of this.
Ain't got no tongue with my logo. And bow with the chill with a low blow. Can't stop me, sentimental holo.
Okay, well, that's about enough. So, as you can see, I've kind of put on some synthesizers on his vocals, trying to make it thicken it up a bit. And you know what I was thinking too after that is maybe what would be really good for this guy is maybe like a really heavy reverb. Just kind of totally drench him in reverb. So I have a ton of these reverbs, but one of my favorites is this new one called Raum from Native Instruments. And so we're just going to bring that up. I'll let you see what that little window. Now, right here, I think that's how you pronounce it, Raum, and I'll let you see how it sounds with this. As you can see, it's already at least 10 times better just from adding this plugin. And all I had to do was put it up to the max, and we're already sitting at a really good spot. I'd say we're close to finished. But we might not want to do that quite yet because there's so many more things we've got to do to this track. So let's get to it, huh? All right, before I get too far into this, I just want to thank all my subscribers and also just like and subscribe to this. That would be great. Like and subscribe. Just do it up. So basically, what I've done here, I'm going to bring the mixing board over so you can see what I'm doing. So I've put on... Now, you might think this is a little weird, but I've put on a delay on his voice. Now, I want you to hear the voice on its own before I add the delay, because I think just a tiny bit of delay would add a huge character to his voice in this song, and I think he would like that himself. I'm just guessing. So let's see. I'm gonna solo his voice just by clicking on the solo button right here, and let's just play it, shall we?
Ain't got no tongue with my logo. And bow with the chill with a low blow.
Now, listen when I've put on this plugin, and now this is called the Delay Tape 201, and I'm guessing because it has 201 effects or something like that. It's not made of tape. It is a program, but it simulates tape, which is what's so awesome about computer programming these days. And it doesn't have that crinkling up effect, that thing where you just play a tape too much and you destroy it. Not going to happen here, which is terrific. So I put this on, and I've really jacked up the parameters on pretty much everything, just because the more distorted and crazy his voice sounds, the better it's going to be for this production, because we don't want anyone to know what he's saying. So let's just have a little playthrough, and I'll let you hear it with the music and then without the music. Let's do it.
Can't stop
Very nice. Very, very nice. Now here's just the voice. Oh, he did a... I forgot. He did a really cool little laugh there. Maybe I don't want to have that jacked up so long, but let me just play that one part for you before I get too ahead of myself. Oh man, that's the best part of the song for sure. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep that on at the end here, but this is just part of the signal chain of his vocal direction, and then I'm gonna add a little more in just a little bit. Life isn't easy. You aren't always the winner. You have to work. You have to play. You have to win. You have to fail. Sometimes you don't feel like you can go on. Sometimes you feel like you run the show. But in the end, nobody can tell you what to do. And when all is said and done, you're better than everyone. Being rich is great. Really great. Now, once you've got everything to your liking, whether it's drenching the vocals in heavy reverb, heavy delay, what you can do just for the last fine-tuning moments is go right into the waveform here. We call it the sequence editor, and basically you can have a look at the waveform, which to me is always just kind of fun on its own. Just looking at the shape of the waves, just look at and just sitting there. But you can also, basically, if there's anything wrong with the way the guy is singing, which is often the case nowadays, what you have to do is go right in here. And the great thing that Digital Performer has, made by Mark of the Unicorn, is you can pitch it. There's all these pitch notes right here. These are all the notes that he hit. Now, I'm just going to move this out of the way so I can better illustrate this to you. Check that out. I mean, that's amazing. So maybe I just want all of these to be way higher. I don't know. Let's look. Now they are. And this might even be better for the production too, because, you know, the Chipmunks were pretty successful back in the 80s. You know what? I think I've done it. That's killer. All right, so what I'm going to want to do is go back to the main. We're going to get out of the pitch menu here, take the sound bites, and we're just going to